Kevin Kelly is one of the wisest thinkers alive, co-founder of Wired magazine and a best-selling author. His book, Excellent Advice for Living, packs a lifetime of wisdom into simple rules. I picked the 101 most powerful ideas, and applying them will transform your life. Always demand a deadline because it weeds out the extraneous and the ordinary. Prototype your life. Try stuff instead of making grand plans. Don't measure your life with someone else's ruler. Taking a break is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. You don't have to attend every argument you are invited to. A worthy goal for a year is to learn enough about a subject so that you can't believe how ignorant you were a year earlier. Treating a person to a meal never fails and is so easy to do. It's powerful with old friends and a great way to make new friends. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. The advantage of a ridiculously ambitious goal is that it sets the bar very high, so even if your effort falls short, it may exceed an ordinary success. The best way to learn anything is to try to teach what you know. Whenever you can't decide which path to take, pick the one that produces change. If you are the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room. Hang out with and learn from people smarter than yourself. Pros make as many mistakes as amateurs. They've just learned how to gracefully recover from their mistakes. Everyone is shy. Other people are waiting for you to introduce yourself to them. They are waiting for you to send them an email. They are waiting for you to ask them on a date. Go ahead. The more you are interested in others, the more interesting they'll find you. To be interesting, be interested. Trust me, there is no them. If you ask for someone's feedback, you'll get a critic. But if instead you ask for advice, you'll get a partner. To make something good, just do it. To make something great, just redo it, redo it, redo it. The secret to making fine things is in remaking them. No is an acceptable answer even without a reason. If you are not falling down occasionally, you are just coasting. Perhaps the most counterintuitive truth of the universe is that the more you give to others, the more you'll get. Understanding this is the beginning of wisdom. Keep showing up. 99% of success is just showing up. In fact, most success is just persistence. Friends are better than money. Almost anything money can do, friends can do better. Be more generous than necessary. No one on their deathbed has ever regretted giving too much away. There is no point to being the richest person in the cemetery. Before you are old, attend as many funerals as you can bear and listen. Nobody talks about the departed's achievements. The only thing people will remember is what kind of person you were while you were achieving. When crises strike, don't waste them. No problems, no progress. When you get invited to do something in the future, ask yourself, would I do this tomorrow? Not too many promises will pass that immediacy filter. Acquiring things will rarely bring you deep satisfaction, but acquiring experiences will. When you lend something, pretend you are gifting. If it is returned, you'll be surprised and happy. You are never too young to wonder, why am I still doing this? You need to have an excellent answer. Investing small amounts of money over a long time works miracles, but no one wants to get rich slow. If you are not embarrassed by your past self, you have probably not grown up yet. Don't let someone else's urgency become your emergency. On the way to a grand goal, celebrate the smallest victories as if each one were the final goal. That way, no matter where it ends, you are victorious. Compliment people behind their back. It'll come back to you. Most overnight successes, in fact, any significant successes, take at least 5 years. Budget your life accordingly. You don't need more time because you already have all the time that you will ever get. You need more focus. The highest leverage you can get with your money is to buy someone else's time. Hire and outsource when you can. If you can avoid seeking the approval of others, your power is limitless. Your passions should fit you exactly, but your purpose in life should exceed you. Work for something much larger than yourself. Contemplating the weaknesses of others is easy. Contemplating the weaknesses in yourself is hard, but it pays a much higher reward. Ignore what others may be thinking of you because they aren't thinking of you. Writing down one thing you are grateful for each day is the cheapest possible therapy ever. Don't worry how or where you begin. As long as you keep moving, your success will arrive far from where you start. Generally, say less than necessary. This is the best time ever to make something. None of the greatest, coolest creations 20 years from now have been invented yet. You are not late. To transcend the influence of your heroes, copy them shamelessly like a student until you get them out of your system. That is the way of all masters. All the greatest prizes in life in wealth, relationships, or knowledge come from the magic of compounding interest by amplifying small steady gains. All you need for abundance is to keep adding 1% more than you subtract on a regular basis. Bad things can happen fast, but almost all good things happen slowly. If your goal does not have a schedule, it is a dream. To be remarkable, read books. Finite games are played to win or lose. Infinite games are played to keep the game going. Seek out infinite games because they yield unlimited rewards. To succeed, get other people to pay you. To become wealthy, help other people to succeed. Your behavior, not your opinions, will change the world. Every person you meet knows an amazing lot about something you know virtually nothing about. It won't be obvious, and your job is to discover what it is. Cultivate an allergy to average. About 99% of the time, the right time is right now. Cultivate 12 people who love you because they are worth more than 12 million people who like you. Figure out what time of day you are most productive and protect that time period. Most wonderful things quickly become unwonderful if they are repeated too often. Once in a life is often the optimal interval. If winning becomes too important in a game, change the rules to make it more fun. Changing rules can become the new game. The greatest teacher is called doing. Nothing beats small things done every day, which is way more important than what you do occasionally. Speak confidently as if you are right, but listen carefully as if you are wrong. Don't keep making the same mistakes. Try to make new mistakes. Tell yourself that you will quit tomorrow, but not today. What you do on your bad days matters more than what you do on your good days. Don't wait for the storm to pass. Dance in the rain. We tend to overestimate what we can do in a day and underestimate what we can achieve in a decade. Miraculous things can be accomplished if you give it 10 years. The best investing advice. Average returns maintained for above average periods of time will yield extraordinary results. Buy and hold. Looking ahead, focus on direction rather than destinations. Maintain the right direction and you'll arrive at where you want to go. Actual great opportunities will not have great opportunities in the subject line. You are as big as the things that make you angry. Do more of what looks like work to others but is play for you. For maximum results, focus on your biggest opportunities, not your biggest problems. It doesn't matter how many people don't appreciate you or your work. The only thing that counts is how many do. Rather than steering your life to avoid the unexpected, aim directly for it. A superpower worth cultivating is learning from people you don't like. It is called humility. The trick to making wise decisions is to evaluate your choices as if you were looking back 25 years from today. What would your future self think? It is easy to get trapped by your own success. Say no to tasks you probably won't fail at and say yes to what you could fail at. Unhappiness comes from wanting what others have. Happiness comes from wanting what you already have. Pay attention to who you are around when you feel your best. Be with them more often. 5 years from now, you will wish you had started today. You can't change your past, but you can change your story about it. What is important is not what happened to you, but what you did about what happened to you. It is impossible for you to become poor by giving. It is impossible for you to become wealthy without giving. Worry is ineffective. It is certain that 99% of the stuff you are anxious about won't happen. Be extremely stingy in making promises because you must be generous in keeping them. There is no perfection, only progress. Done is much better than perfect. When you can't decide, ask yourself, which choice will pay off more later than now? The easy choice pays off right away. The best choice will pay off at the end. Measure your wealth not by the things you can buy, but by the things that no money can buy. To learn from your mistakes, first laugh at your mistakes. Spending as little as 15 minutes, 1% of your day on improving how you do your thing is the most powerful way to amplify and advance your thing. The greatest killer of happiness is comparison. If you must compare yourself to you yesterday. Your 20s are the perfect time to do a few things that are unusual, weird, bold, risky, unexplainable, crazy, unprofitable, and look nothing like success. For the rest of your life, these experiences will serve as your muse. To succeed once, focus on the outcome. To keep succeeding, focus on the process that makes the outcome. If you are stuck in life, travel to a place you have never heard of. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. Embrace pronoia, which is the opposite of paranoia. Choose to believe that the entire universe is conspiring behind your back to make you a success. Right now, no matter your age, these are your golden years. The good stuff will yield golden memories, and the bad stuff will yield golden lessons. Very few regrets in life are about what you did. Almost all are about what you didn't do. Your goal is to be able to say on the day before you die that you have fully become yourself. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe for more.